Howdy, I'm Rob, and welcome to my channel, Beer Snob Rob Beer Reviews. I am excited to take you on a journey through the different types of beers that I find and try. I go all the way from sours to stouts and enjoy some of the things in between. So we'll try quite a few different types. I love to choose beers that are unique and love to go to local breweries. I love the local scene, small, micro, all of those kinds of things. That is the kind of stuff that I really enjoy. I'm from Texas, and I really only started drinking beer a handful of years ago. The person that's mostly to blame for that is behind the camera, my lovely lady Lou. Louise and I, here's a couple of pictures of where we've been and some of our crazy adventures. Vegas, Oxford, in Canada at Lake Louise, and then the top two are in Texas. So we are out and about. We get to travel around a lot. Part of that is because I'm president of a company called Freeze Tag. Our main game and my main responsibility is a game called Munzie. Basically a worldwide scavenger hunt app that's all based on QR codes. We'll get into that later. It's nerdy, but it's fun. Sorry to those of you that might be watching. You're not nerdy. The game is. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to take you on some adventures that'll be beer related, and sometimes it'll just be out there, and other times might be sitting right here on the couch at the local pub. Who knows? All kinds of places. So looking forward to it, and I guess we should probably jump right into one, shall we? Let's do it. We're going to start with Tiny Rebel. Tiny Rebel is one of my favorite breweries in the UK. It's located over in Wales, just across the border in Newport, which is just outside Cardiff. And it's a microbrewery. It's a pretty large one. I've been able to go on a tour, which was really fun. Went with my brother-in-law. We had a great time and enjoyed Rebel Fest that they had just this past summer, which was really great. So for Christmas, they always put out a lot of different things, and I'm a sucker for buying Tiny Rebel packs. So the most recent Tiny Rebel mixed pack is called a Sleigh Puffed, and that is a play on the name for what it normally is. Normally it's called Stay Puffed. And you can see that it's the Marshmallow Man, so he looks familiar from Ghostbusters, and that is correct. They've got one of their big tanks outside has the Stay Puffed guy on it, and that is always fun to see. So this pack has 4 different beers in it, and nope, it's not on any side. So the 4 different beers, here they are. One is salted caramel, one is the purple one, another is called, I gotta look at them and see because I forgot, Terry's, and then we have Matchmakers. So people in the UK understand a lot of these things, and while I'm not exactly of the UK, I live here now and will continue to since Lou and I are married. So I'm learning a lot of new things. So I'm gonna actually start off with one called the purple one, and these are all inspired on different chocolates, different sweets. So in order to really understand the purple one and see if it tastes correct, I've bought a box that has the purple one, the inspiration inside. So this is Quality Street from Nestle, and they have 11 different types of sweets in this box that are all chocolates. And good news, here's the purple one. So Lou tells me that it wasn't always called the purple one. It was called something like
hazelnut and caramel or something like that.
Hazelnut and caramel. Okay, so that is a pretty good indicator as to what it is. A lot of the other ones have words like fudge. You know what you're getting. Caramel swirl, orange cream, milk chocolate block, toffee finger. Okay, so you know what you're getting with that. So I guess the purple one, maybe it just gave away too much information with caramel or hazelnut in caramel. So now that and the fact that looking in there, you're like, which one do you want? Oh, I'll just have the purple one. So let's see. Oh man. Okay. Well, if that's how it's gonna do, let's see if I can make the beer do the same thing. That's pretty nice. Okay.
You like the purple one?
Actually, I do. If you'd told me, like if I was looking at it and I was gonna pick one, maybe this is why they went with the purple one. If I was just gonna pick one, absolutely not. For me, on hazelnut in caramel. I love caramel, as you know, my favorite. But hazelnut is not always.
I think it's a hazelnut, isn't it? Is that what it was?
I don't know. I didn't really feel like.
But there was a nut in it. It wasn't just caramel.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe
ate
there's
it.
no nut in it.
You know what I like to do?
Do another one.
You know what I like to do? I like to eat both of the purple ones in the same
Is
box.
there only 2 in the box?
Only 2.
What a rip-off.
Oh, guess who's not having one?
Anyone else?
You. Or anyone else. I don't know.
Is it just caramel?
It's just caramel in there. Oh, there's a nut.
There we are. Aha,
Okay.
see? I haven't lost my mind.
Proof.
I think that's a hazelnut.
I just took such a
you
big
think
bite the first time.
Or the first one was nut-free? No, I think you scoffed it.
I'm pretty sure I did. So, that's what we think it is. Hazelnut. Not always a fan of those hazelnut spreads.
What do you call them?
Acorn poop. I was
No,
like,
squirrel poop, isn't it?
no.
Oh.
Because Trey and I always used to talk about it being acorns, just because we didn't know. Or because we felt like making fun of it for whatever reason. Squirrel poop, that works too, though. Except I like squirrels. Tiny Rebel, Slay Puffed, the purple one. Let's do this. 5.2%. I like to do reviews. I like to post them, my results, my thoughts on Untapped. So you can always follow along and see if the things that I'm saying here are the same things that I say publicly. My goodness, look at it. It looks like motor oil. It's very dark. Very dark. I've got a really nice Tiny Rebel glass. I have several of these because, as I said, they sell things, I buy them. It's got a nice smell to it. Really nice. Okay. So this glass has etching on the bottom. What's it called?
It's nucleated.
Nucleated. So it's nucleated to cause there to be still more bubbles rising up, which is good. And I've still got that taste in my mouth, so I'm really hoping that some caramel comes through and it smells a lot like that, like they've done a salted caramel popcorn beer, and I loved it, probably my favorite ever. And I'm getting some of those notes just from the nose. Oh yeah, I can totally taste the caramel. Oh, that's good. You would hate this.
I love caramel.
No, you would not like this though.
Oh.
Because you can see.
Is it like a stout?
Stout. Well, yeah.
It looks like one.
Yeah, it is. It's a stout porter, somewhere in that range. So I don't like lots of porters because of the coffee. I don't like to drink coffee. I take my caffeine in the form of Mountain Dew and Red Bull and Monster, but not coffee. And this does not have that coffee bitter kick. There is a little bit of bitter in there. I don't taste a lot of chocolate though. But I'm getting some of the caramel going on for sure. A little nutty. Yeah, it's a little nutty. It's good. All right, so I've got a whole box. We're not going to jump into the whole box right now because don't want to drag on and on and on. I'm going to do that anyway, and you'll find that out if you subscribe and you come back and continue to watch the rest of my videos. I will be putting out some of my previous reviews. I've been doing reviews for 2 years, but only doing them on Instagram. So I'm going to add some here, And so if you see some stuff from a bit ago, yeah, just been stuff that I've enjoyed, and there are some of those beers that I will not be able to get my hands on again, and some of them were so good that I'd love to review them, and some of them were so bad that I would love for you to know about them too. So why don't you come back and join me again when I will have the other three. So I will have the salted caramel, I will have a Matchmakers green beer, which by the way is mint. Chocolate and mint. I love it. I've never had Matchmakers, the sweet, so I'm gonna obviously have to try one of those. Then there's Terry's, which is in an orange can. I don't know what Terry's is. Lou told me what Terry's is.
Terry's chocolate orange.
Chocolate orange. So by calling it Terry's and making it orange, everyone knew it's a chocolate orange. So a nice chocolate orange beer, so I'll be tasting that one. And then the salted caramel, we're not sure what sweet that went with, so I'm just going to eat a ton of salted caramel of all different varieties. I've read on Untappd, and that's the one that's getting the highest ratings. So I'm really excited about it, which means that I'll probably do it last. This one has a lot of caramel in it. I'm a big fan. This is a really good beer. But out of 5, I'm probably only going to put it like a, maybe like a 4.1, which actually is pretty high for me. My averages run down around 3.2. So this is a nice beer, Tiny Rebel. The purple one, I would say get a box, but they sold out. They sold out in just a couple of days. But anyway, if you're over in the UK, check out Tiny Rebel. And if you're worldwide, then why don't you, again, subscribe to this channel. Come back and check them out. Like the video if you like it. And if you don't, just move on. Then comment. Let me know which of these should I try next. And your options are Matchmakers or Terry's, because I'm going to hold the salted caramel until the end. Most likely I will come to you from Texas next time, because that's where we're flying soon. Anywho, cheers, and I will see you next time, all right? Cheers. Beer review coming up right after the heparin shot for the lady. Oh yeah, 3, 2, 1, sharp scratch.
Oh!
Yeah, sorry, babe. I warned you.
Jesus, that's a bad one.
Sharp scratch. Oh.
Oh.
The end. Let's do a beer review.